Stoke Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee, Florida. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the BYU Cougars and the Florida State Seminoles. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
I caught up with the BYU head coach pregame. He is concerned going to an environment like this, one of the best crowds in all of college football. They make it loud and frenetic. He has talked to his quarterback and his center about having a high level of communication here on the road. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. BYU about to kick it off as we get this game started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and that's where this offense will take over. From the gun, running back on the move. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. Guys, let's look big picture at Florida State. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
Reels it in. He goes down. He needed to get forward to pick up that first down, and now they've got a decision to make on fourth.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Needs it here on fourth down. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field possession. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
Stop right there.
That is a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting the backfield, making the play.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He stopped in his tracks, and at least they didn't lose yardage on this one.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the dope. Back to pass, it's Bachmeier. Out wide left, it's Lyons. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. BYU right back to the line. There's some room. Headed to the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cougars! Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was capped off with an impressive 16-yard run for the score. He'll start the return inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Got a little space. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Turning it on! Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to establish the run. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. That's caught. It's Riles. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Noles, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Look out! Just not enough on that one. Long way to go on second down. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Noles!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And that is not the optimal solution there. The kickoff out of bounds, and the offense will have a little bit easier time of things. Give to the single back. Breaks into the open. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. BYU lines up quickly. They'll ride the hot hand. Swamped immediately. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
BYU is a team that made it to the Big 12 title game a year ago. A big part of it was L.J. Martin and their ability running the football.
Grabs it inside the 15. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. Tough run here. It's Martin. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a 3rd down and goal.
Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here. Sets his feet. It's Bachmeier. Looking to the end zone. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice. Turnover on downs.
Looking for room. It's Chroma. Knocked down immediately.
Defense is totally ready in this situation, too. Because of the field position with the offense backed up, they know they're going to try and run the ball, buy themselves some real estate, but they ain't having it. Lots of bodies in the box, close to the line of scrimmage, and they generate a TFL.
Breaks the tackle. Looks as if he'll work his way forward and get it up to about the 11-yard line.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because it
snags it, and there's running room. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Now we get a timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. And the Noles can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll run him again. Oh, he's got some space. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Sends it back in motion. Snap to the back. Here's a little room there. He's at the 20. And they will score. Touchdown, Florida State. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost. No problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
And the point after is good. Here he comes with the return. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Snatch it quickly on the left. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. BYU right back to the line. Looking to throw, it's Bachmeier. Wide open downfield. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Martin.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Fires it incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder, but the snapping the football, everybody being on time, man, this crowd really affecting the football game. On third down, he drops to throw.
And the deflection by the defense brings up fourth down.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Handoff to the lone back. There he goes. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. He has 89 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. The Seminoles come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Looking for a crease, it's Croma. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you get a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And the Seminoles will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Oh, this is unwise. Catches it in his own end zone. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Running inside, it's Martin, and he's brought down after a short gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Maybe a crease. Inside the 50. Powers through. Down inside the 35, stopped him at the 34, and what an electrifying play. Moving the pocket, it's Bachmeier. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And I like where the quarterback got because I think he needed to check the football down, but the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running back and maybe put a positive spin on this play instead of an incompletion.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Powers through the defender. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. A loss of 5 on that play. Now the Cougars are going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the Doak. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a 1st down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. And the Cougars will hustle to the line. Looks as if he's going to run it. Turning it on. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Straight ahead, it's Martin. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Timeout taken by BYU at 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Might as well run him again. They were all over it. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. So now on 4th down, they'll try to salvage a 3 and just get points before halftime. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, thanks. Welcome into the Week 11 version of the EA Sports College Football Update Show as we inch closer to bowl season. We begin with Georgia taking on the number 10 team, the Missouri Tigers. And it's Georgia coming away with a blowout victory.
He's got an alley. And there he goes. They eventually chase him down, but what a spectacular return that almost went all the way. The Cougars have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Fake and wants to throw. Touchdown, Cougars! And that one will put them up here in the 2nd half. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Florida State comes out ready to put something together on this drive. So as soon as they step on the field here in the 3rd quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking for running room. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Right at the line. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. Offense trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Snapped on 4th down. At the 40, there he goes. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the 1st down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Right side, it's Wiles. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that 1st down. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Back has it. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They'll need a bunch on second down. Out of the gun to give to the back. Breaks into the open. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. He now has 108 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Direct snap. Touchdown, Florida State! And the upset still brewing as they answer with a score of their own.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
He'll bring it out. It's Alexander. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Quick give. It's Martin. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Moves the pocket. It's Bachmeier. They're all over him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And finally the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there, but on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
Offense staying on the field there and hurry up, looking as if they'll go on fourth. Snapped it, and he has to have it. At the 35, he's open. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Wants to throw one first. It's dropped after taking the hit.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
2nd and long here. To the back. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run. BYU lines up quickly. Drives inside. Oh, he's got some space. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. As they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. One final quarter to play and a W in the win column at stake as we open the fourth. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Going to the ground. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been this one. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
The Cougars go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Going to the run, it's Martin. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Rides to the back. Touchdown Cougars. They move on top here in the 4th. The AT unit on the field. And it's good, and he's got the lead up to 3 late. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. On the move from inside his 5. He'll go out of bounds at the 27-yard line, just couldn't quite shake free. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. Powers inside. At midfield, he's got room. Flying down the right side. Attack. Touchdown Seminoles. They've got the lead here in the 4th. That is his first score of the game, and now 14 on the season.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the 4th quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
And the extra point splits the uprights. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. To throw, it's Bachmeier. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Cougars moving quickly to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Unfortunate with that incompletion. The quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the Dome. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. The Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play, like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards and good things are happening.
Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Left side is Casper. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. It's Bachmeyer. Pulls it in. It's Lyons. They stop him right there. A pickup of 10, enough for the first down, and we've also taken it to the 2-minute timeout. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. The run inside. It's Martin. There he goes. And he's tackled, stopped at the 14. They'll move the chains. They've got a first down in the red zone. Now we get a timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Running the red zone. It's Martin. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on second down. On the run, it's Martin. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Down 4 late. They have to convert on 4th down to keep hope alive. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. It's complete. Touchdown, BYU. And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Well, and the offense shows you what they're made of. They're scoring the touchdown. They take the lead with only seconds to go, and now it's on the defense to ice this thing when they take the field.
On to attempt the try. And it's good, and he pushes the lead to 3. 75 yards on the touchdown drive. And what a late touchdown in the final minute that is likely the game winner here.
Number 89, set to kick it off.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He had a vision of getting loose, but he'll go out of bounds at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Going to the running game. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. FSU calling its second timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Motion from the back. Snap to the back. The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few, still some work to do for the first down. The offense will use the timeout clock as stopped with 22 seconds left. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. Making the adjustment. Dropping back, it's Daniels. It's complete along the sidelines. It's a catch inbounds, and it's a first down.
And this offense is going to have to do more of this, right? They're going to have to be aggressive, attack the sidelines. They're going to need some big plays, trailing late in this football game, but they've also got to be smart and be mindful of the clock.
Drops back on first down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
That's a big stop for this defense, and more importantly now, it puts them in a huge position. I want to use that clock as my friend. I got to take away the sidelines. I can't give up a big play and let them get a sideline and then sneak that field goal unit on. Got to make sure I understand where that yard is to get to where they want to kick the field goal.
Long way to go on second down. From the gun, got some green grass. Turning it on. He's got the first down. He's at the 10. Touchdown, no! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
And what a job by the offense, coming up with a huge play when they absolutely had to have it the most. There are virtually seconds left on the clock right now. Big-time players making big plays in big games to close this thing out.
And the extra point was good. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, but a really good job of blocking by the return team. He's out to the 44. This will be the last play of the game and the last chance they have maybe to win it at the gun. Looking for a man. It's Bachmeyer. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Falls incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it.